Okay, just a quick vid on this Present Toys SP80 and what I've decided to do with it. Just change the boots out, put the smaller boots on that figure back there, and with the arms on this one, it was bugging me, so I stripped it down. Basically, the arms are very tight, so I stripped the figure, sprayed the WD-40, heated up the limbs to get access to this joint here. I'll show you on this one. This one comes off a bit easier for some reason. There we go. So once you've got to the joint, it's got a screw there. You can just unscrew it a little bit, and that allows more looseness. It is a double bend elbow. I thought it was just a single. As you can see, I'll get this bloody thing back together again. Yeah. As you can see, it is a double bend, but you know, with the coat and everything, it does restrict it. But it was squeaking and creaking, and every time you moved the bloody thing, it's got a ratchet up here. The glasses kept falling off, so you have to get the figure into a pose you want, otherwise that vibration is just going to knock the glasses off. And the stiffness of this joint, still got some squeak and some creaks, but again, the legs are very stiff as well. I'm not going to mess with them just yet. You want them to stay quite stiff, but you want the arms to have a bit of a fluidity. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, you want it to hold a position. But yeah, you want to be able to pose the bloody thing. It's still a bit creaky. And again, the jacket's going to restrict the movement. So I heated it up. I did squirt WD-40 in the joints as well. I don't think that was such a great idea, because now my hands and everything is greasy, and I don't know how that would affect. It might react. I've tried to clean it up as much as possible, but it's still very oily, so that might not have been a good move actually. But you know, if you do want to get to the joints, they are accessible with a bit of, if you've got a hairdryer, that's probably the best way to do it. Just heat up this plastic here for 30 seconds, and that will either pull that off, pull that one off, get to the screw, just unscrew it one turn maybe, that might be enough, and that gives you a little bit more maneuverability, fluidity in the joints. It's a decent enough body, single piece torso. I think it's the traps and stuff here are pretty accurate to Arnie's physique. I think, you know, you get what you pay for sometimes with these things. I think if you're trying to upgrade your Hot Toys figure, your MFS, whatever the bloody number is, you could swap out the jacket and this body, and keep pretty much the rest of the figure stock. I think that head would swap on quite well to this body. Obviously you've got the light up mechanism here, that's just in a ball socket. Again, heat that up with a hairdryer, that will pop out, and you can pop in your Hot Toys head, which has already got the peg in there. That will sit straight into the socket in the neck, so that's easy enough to sort. Most people can sort that out. Yes, these joints here, it does sit in a bit weird here sometimes, but you can just pull those up, or you could put, you know, some cotton balls or something, pads down there, just to bulk out that bit there. I say these boots, I prefer them. They're a bit bigger, better scale than the ones it comes with. I'm sure you can pick these up still. I'm sure somebody's still recasting these somewhere. They come on the older figures, like the original Hamburger Head, and Techno ones are very recasts of these, painted slightly different, I think. But yeah, they're all good. And yeah, I'm going to try and clean this figure up as much as I can before I put the clothes back on. Say it is a bit oily, which I wouldn't recommend. You don't really need to do that. I don't know why I did it, and I knew I shouldn't have done it. So if the jacket reacts badly to it, or the clothing or stains or whatever, then that's on me. That's my mistake. But yeah, you can heat these up, get to the screw, and there we go. It just clicks back in place, and you do have a double bend, which will help with the pose. You know, if you want to have the shotgun resting on his shoulder, you bend the wrist peg like that. I'm sure that's obtainable, so that'd be quite cool. You got the full range there. You can cock it up. Cock it up. I think I might have cocked this up. So you got the rifle cocked up like that in the air. You can extend the shotgun with that one. So yeah, cool figure. Just a quick video. Thanks for watching. Hope this has helped people. Maybe learn by my own mistakes, or learn by some little tips here. Don't be afraid to try these things. Yeah, some people have had problems. Like I said in previous videos, the hip joint was broken on one guy's figure. These things do happen. Sometimes it's a chance you take with third-party things, quality control. But most of these things can be sorted out by getting replacement bodies. Or just repairing yourself if you've got the skills to do that. But yeah, I was going to say, yeah, kit would replace it if you bought from 1/6 kit, but I do see a lot of posts on their Facebook with people saying, oh look, this come broken. Yeah, did it come broken, or did you just roughly handle it? You tried forcing it before, you know, you start yanking it around thinking it's, oh, this is like Hot Toys. No, this is not like Hot Toys. Some of these things need handling with care, warming up, oiling up, heating up, slightly tinkering with the screw there to loosen up that joint. I mean, people complain, oh, the joints are loose, the joints are loose. You know, sometimes the joints are too bloody tight, like this one was. And it's not helpful. But this is part of the hobby. It's part of, you know, you get the good and the bad with the figures, and there's just problems that you got to deal with, and there are no problems, just solutions. So on that note, thanks for watching. Take it easy, and leave some comments down below. Bye bye.